Let's make the scandalous lonchera plate.
While Jon's semi-viral video made it look like the lonchera was just there to be seen, the reality was much more clinical. To make this plate, I'm going to start off by roasting tomatillos and Roma tomatoes. I'm going to clean these and have them just like this. And I'm going to pop these into the air fryer. If you do this in the oven, you can roast these at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes or until they get roasted and charred. And for those of you just now tuning in, be sure to check the description for part 1 to this series. La Lonchera, or her name is actually Rebecca, is a second-year nursing student. She spent her semester off treating that job site like an emergency room. She didn't have the luxury of time. She had a tuition deadline by the fall. Every morning she didn't just get ready. She branded herself. She understood that in a high-speed construction site, visual impact was the fastest way to stop a truck, capture a line, and ensure total sellout by noon. Next, what I'm going to do is fry up and brown these pork chops. Turn on the heat, add a little cooking oil, and you'll want to season with salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, paprika, or any seasoning or rub you like. The nails, the hair, the curated style was a psychological lever. She was serving looks as a tactical maneuver to boost sales and keep the same faces returning every single day for her lunch plates. She knew that if she could build a loyal, reoccurring base of patrons who were captivated by the experience, she could sell out her inventory in record time and get back to her textbooks. So here, all the roasted tomatillos, Roma tomatoes, I'm adding chipotle peppers, the garlic, ground cumin, chicken bouillon, and I'm going to add a little bit of water, and I'm going to puree this. This salsa is what keeps them coming back for more. For Rebecca, the vibe Jon captured on his secret account wasn't a romance. It was a transaction. She was a student running a high-stakes race against her bank account. She had no time to give a second thought whether Jon was single or not because she was too busy calculating how many more plate lunches stood between her and her nursing degree. Most of the outfits she wore actually belonged to her sister. Her actual wardrobe consisted of old t-shirts and scrubs. Okay, so the salsa is back in the pot. It's simmering. I tasted it for salt and seasoned to my preference. Add the pork chops back in. Once they're submerged, cover with the lid and let them simmer for 25 to 30 minutes or until tender and cooked through. So, as we dive further into making this lonchera plate, it's quite evident that for every hot plate Rebecca sold was a textbook paid for. Every 3 a.m. start time, even earlier than Sarah's, was a step closer to her stethoscope. Let's make some yellow rice. I have cooking oil and 1 cup of rice going in. This is long grain rice, and you're going to toast it. Here I have chicken bouillon powder, turmeric, salt, garlic, pepper going in, and give that a little mix. Warm that through and add 2 cups of water. Give it a quick mix, and you'll want to cover with a lid, bring it up to a boil, turn it down, gently simmer, and cook for about 18 to 20 minutes. Keep the lid on, do not lift the lid, and let it set for an extra 10, and it's ready. Today I'm using canned charro beans, and if you are a lonchera, you probably already know what's worth more, your time and money. This is definitely convenient, and it tastes pretty good. And right about now, it's time to check the meat. The sauce should be thickened and reduced, and the meat should be tender. And it's done. There are so many ways to make this, but this is the simplest way I love to make it, and it's so flavorful. Be sure to comment down below and let me know if you want a final part to Sarah and Jon. And if I do it, I will try to post by the end of this week, so stay tuned. So for the beans, to give this a different texture, I like to mash some of them to make the juice thicker and make them creamier. If you have ever had a lonchera plate, the best ones come with char grilled onion bulbs and jalapenos torreados, and a fresh side salad to cut through the rich sauce and pork chops. And now the rice is done and it is cooked perfectly. So, for those of you that have been keeping up with part 1, the video that I posted the other day about Sarah and Jon, would know that this is the very first plate Sarah recreated when she caught wind of Jon throwing away his lunch and showcasing the very viral lonchera plate on his secret TikTok account. So in the comment section of the last video, a commenter asked, make one of Jon's favorite meals from Sarah. Well, guess what? When she recreated the lonchera meal for dinner, He raved and said this was one of the best meals of his life and claimed that this was his favorite meal she ever made him. Ooh, I have my lonchera plate. Will Sarah and Jon get through this? Will she get over it? Can they move past it? Stay tuned. I will see you in the next video. I'm going to enjoy this.